how we fit, girl. But this is it, girl. Give me 25.
Welcome to Project Icon. You guys have been invited personally because I want you guys to make the play to be signed to my record label.
I'm an indie boy, but I absolutely love pop music as well. So it's the fusing of those two things that really make musical magic for me.
So the hard work starts now.
We asked them to sing their signature tracks, which essentially is an original song by them that they think exemplifies them as an artist.
You made the liquor hit quicker, soft apple lips tempt mine, and in a midnight shiver, your religion feels so damn right. I worship your body and soul, born again every time I'm touching you, yeah.
Dylan has a great sensibility on who he is and feels comfortable in his skin, and it illuminates a room.
And now I'm praying to another God. I found nirvana in my hands on your body, and if it's sinning, I'm a sinner, so what? We're in heaven now, heaven now. Said, baby, we're in heaven now.
I think we found the strongest song. Do you write much music?
I love songwriting because I don't do very well at talking about stuff, so I've written my whole life.
For me, you're the front runner after that performance.
Thank you. For the judges to say that I was, front runner, as it were, it's great. I came here to play them my music and they seem to like it, so for me, that's a massive win.
So the rest of the road is not gonna get any easier. This is just the beginning. I'm looking for a complete artist, an artist that can write songs, an artist that has a sense of identity, and an artist that can stand out on social media. If this artist can get to millions of people at a click of a button, of course they have an advantage.
In this next challenge, each of you will make a 30-second video.
Oi, Dylan, front runner, you going in that water? Yeah, go at the front, go at the front. Morning, you lot. Welcome to my humble abode. Are you ready to break the internet?
I think I've got a nice idea that I can pull off in this amazing house.
Fingers crossed Dylan flops, love him, but he needs to go home, front runner.
Upstairs, frontrunner Dylan has recruited some actors, Barry and Lily Joe, for his video about relationships.
So, if you be my girlfriend, you can be her best friend.
Okay.
Social media is an incredibly important part of being an artist, because the theme of my video is basically when dating your partner means dating their best friend too. But also, it doesn't really come that naturally to me. I'm much better in the studio or with my guitar.
The judges will view the videos the artists have created.
I want the videos that get me from the jump.
I would find it very difficult doing this challenge. In fact, I'm pretty sure if this was my week, I'd be going home.
Can't stop now, we're madly in love. We can't stop now, we're madly in love. We can't stop now. Can't stop now, we're madly in love. We can't stop now, we're madly in love. We can't stop.
Dylan is an all-rounder for me.
So Dylan is 2 for 2 for me. They were still clever and cool, but it just fit his personality and who he is. So I thought that was good.
Now, for Jason, Frank, and Becky to deliver their verdict.
There were 3 that I thought were great, but I want to speak specifically about Dylan. It felt like it was funny, it was creative, but it was subtle. And to me, that encapsulates who you are.
I'm feeling good, but it's feeling quite intense. The vibe has slightly changed from, we're all friends here to actually all, people are leaving.
Dylan, you must be flying after all the feedback you got in the last challenges.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. It's obviously a great way to start. Now I want to win this thing, I want to stay up there, and I want that to just keep going. But I know that there's a few eyes.
The only way to come is down.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, wow.
Becky is on tour, so judges Jason and Frank will be setting the next task.
For your next challenge, we stepping into the studio.
All right.
Yes.
If you want to make it in this music industry, the first thing that you got to worry about is songs. Can you create a song?
We want you to work on an existing track that we want you to reimagine.
Right. I am buzzing to get started with this challenge.
As y'all know, we like a little twist. So we're gonna get you to reimagine one of your fellow artists' songs.
You will then perform it live back to us.
Dylan, we're gonna partner you up with Mia because we feel like your styles kind of complement each other's.
All right. I'm gonna do what I have to do to make Mia's track my own. Don't butcher my baby.
Try not to.
On this whole time, I've been at it. If you on the outside, you won't get it. Can't break me out. Don't get confused.
This is going striked out. Sorry, it's out.
Indie boy Dylan has big plans for Mia's dance track, Over You.
Over you. If you did just what you said, you'd still be in my head. You just have to accept that I'm over you.
Which went down a storm in the first challenge with Becky Hill.
I love dance music, and that already sounds pretty good to go.
Yeah, the bass is going, man. I'm sorry. This challenge is about how I interpret the track and how I want it to sound. So she's just got to sit there and understand the sound I'm going for is kind of like indie pop dance. So they've got like a fat bass or some like high guitar parts, cymbals to give it that live feel, and just something trashy.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Dylan came in today with a lot of ideas and different directions, and I think we had to put on our hat of organizing his vision.
I think we're starting over, so you can tell your friends the way I'm in head. You know, oh fuck it. Can you drop me in at the chorus?
I'll drop in there, yeah.
I got the lyric wrong. I feel like they really get my vision. I'm speeding it up. I'm putting in some heavy guitars, and most importantly, I'm adding a big hook.
If you did just what you said, you'd still be in my head, but you just...
I think Dylan's done a good job. He wasn't scared of, you know, chopping it up and making it his own, and I think the judges will see that.
I'm a daydreamer.
It's performance day at Icon Studios.
This competition is intense. These challenges are really testing our limits.
What's up, guys?
Time for the artists to sing their newly arranged tracks.
This is not just about what you guys created in the studio yesterday. It's equally important that what you did translates to your performance today. It's showtime.
Thank you.
Oh, do you miss the taste of my lips on your tongue, on your thighs, on your skin, on your hips? You took my love for granted, so this is the end. Ooh, don't think it's all over. You can tell your friends the way you're in your bed. You know I'm in your head, and you'll just have to accept that I'm over you. Yeah, I'm over you. Na 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 na. You still be in my head. You did just what you said. Yeah, yeah. I'm all over you.
Wow, you can hear you running through that whole track.
Thanks.
I thought it was really, really good, Dylan.
Thanks,
You had everything in there. Well done.
Thank you.
I felt like the verse melody could have been a little stronger. It just didn't hit well for me.
Okay.
Vocally, it could have been a lot better. Good, not great performance. I think you can do better.
Cool.
Wow, we are split on this, right?
I had mixed reviews from the judges. Becky was totally into it, which was wicked. Frank mentioned that the vocal might not have been as strong as he would have hoped.
For your next challenge, we want you to create an iconic music video. To make a poppin' video, you need a poppin' song. So we asked pop sensation Ollie Alexander to help us with this challenge.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a blast on Project Icon.
Amel, we loved what you did with the last challenge, so you're gonna be picking the groups. You can put yourself in a group of 3 or 2. So who do you want and why?
I think I would rather work in a smaller group.
Okay.
So there's less ideas to kind of sift through. Dylan. I picked Dylan.
Amel, Your group is going to be taking on King.
Banger.
I've always loved Years and Years, especially this song King was in my playlist, so I was really happy to get this song.
Today is about the video's concept, and each song will be sung in their original arrangement. This means for Mel and Dylan, they'll be ditching their guitars.
I'm buzzing for this now. This is going to be great. I've made a few of my own music videos before, but I've done like a lot of the, the filming, the editing. So, having the help of like a creative director and someone to do movement with and doing it with Mel, like, I'm really excited about this challenge.
The song is all about you feel under someone's thumb.
But yeah, like we've all been there. We've all had a job that we didn't like. You and I work at the bar.
Yeah.
And we whack on the radio and this song comes on. And
I
then
love
our
that.
life starts to get better because we're like washing the glasses.
Dylan and Amel need to lay down their vocals to King.
I was a king under your control. I lost my king tuning.
Keep that. Let's go again. So let's just go until we get it right.
I think he's stressing himself out. He doesn't need to. He's really talented. I feel like you're in your head saying this song isn't for me.
It's not that. I haven't been using falsetto recently because of all the transition stuff. It's right at that point that I'm not using my voice often. And now I'm praying to another guy. Something I struggled with as a child was the difference between my reality and the outside world, in the fact that I knew I was a boy, but I was born in a female body. I sort of suppressed this idea for a long time until more recently, and I came out as transgender, and now here I am living my authentic life. During my transition, my voice was changing, and now I've started to record duets with myself. And it's such a unique experience to be able to listen and hear both of my voices at the same time in harmony and sort of recognise that they are both me. But, one is more true to who I am, and one of them was just someone I was for the time being. Having gone through this transition, now I'm sort of working back to get the falsetto notes and to get my range back. I probably can reach those notes, but, in my mind I'm thinking, I don't want to F up in front of other people as well.
And I'm really just proud of him. Like, I've never met such a beautiful human being.
I was a king under your control.
Sing, Dylan.
Yes!
It's the morning of the music video shoots and crunch time for the artists to nail their concepts. On set, they will work with dancers, a camera crew, and get styled. Time is money, and there's little time for second takes.
Clap, clap,
With their makeup done, Dylan and Amel's rehearsals are over, and it's time to shine in front of Jeremy.
King, it's like you're under control of someone else. So we both work in this bar. Deep down, we're not happy where we are in our lives, but we're trying to make the best of the situation.
Showtime!
Showtime! I wanna feel like you let me go, so let me go. I feel like in my element a bit. As a trans guy, I've spent a lot of my life not liking the way I looked. So now that I have the opportunity to express myself and enjoy my body and enjoy interacting with myself and a camera, I really like to push that boundary.
So, Amel, Dylan, you worked on Ali's track King.
Tell me your creative vision behind the video.
We were under control of this job that we really don't like, when really what we want to be is icons.
I cannot wait to see this.
Hopefully it lives up.
I caught you watching me on the line. Can I realize all that compromise to feel another high? I got to keep it down tonight. I was a king under your control. And I wanna feel like you let me go, so let me go. I wanna let you go. I wanna let you go.
Ollie, what did you think?
I'm so impressed. Like, I got the concept, I got the story, got this idea that you're both breaking free. I loved it. Wow.
Thank you.
I think I wanted a little bit more seriousness to it. I also wanted more of the kind of like shiny pop star stuff against the juxtaposition of you guys working in a bar.
I thought the choreography was just enough. Dylan, you having the shirt open, you know, I like to do that too. Like, it was the whole vibe. Amel, I thought you looked beautiful. I don't think that you should be worried about anything because you looked fantastic on screen.
Yeah. Thank you.
I know, you know, choreography, dancing, movement, you know, that's not a strength of either of you.
Okay.
While the judges deliberate, the artists wait in anticipation.
Jason said you were beautiful.
Jason said I was
Derulo
beautiful.
said you were beautiful. It was a big moment for me yesterday. Jason up there being like, you know, I have my shirt open in videos. Like, I love that he said that because it's so easy for him to have done that all of his life. He wouldn't have to think twice about it. Like, and it wasn't like that for me, man. Like, I thought fucking 1,000 times about it all the time. All the time.
You smashed it. I'm so proud.
With Ollie gone, it's time for the judges to reveal who's in the bottom two.
So the first person in danger of being dropped from Project Icon is Amel.
Second person in our bottom two is Dylan.
I don't want to leave. So giving the judges a great performance from me is the most important thing.
What have you decided to perform for us tonight?
I've chosen to perform a song called All I Need to Hear by the 1975. I've chosen that because I feel like the only thing I haven't given you so far is some emotion.
Dylan, it's showtime.
Thank you.
Get out my records when you go away, 'cause it all means nothing, my dear, if I can't be holding you near. Just tell me you love me, 'cause that's all that I need to hear.
I'm least confident about my voice competing with other singers because I know that it isn't the strongest.
So I don't care if you're insincere, yeah. Just tell me what I want to hear. You know how to find me, the place that we lived all these years. Just tell me you love me, 'cause that's all that I need to hear.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right, Dylan, we appreciate that. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Dylan.
Nothing is the same as when you're truly performing and like feeling the song. It just felt so like transcendent.
Time for the judges to tell Amel or Dylan who is going home.
Dylan, I felt like you really spoke to me, and so I thought your performance tonight was spot on, and it's what I expected from you from the very beginning.
Someone needs to be dropped from Project Icon. And that person is Amel.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Radio 1, baby. This next challenge is all on us. It's entirely judged by your decisions, your vocals, your song choice. Then there's the radio interview, so this is crunch time.
Come on then, Dylan.
All right, let's do it.
All eyes will be on our final four as Jason, Frank and Becky will be viewing the interviews from a hidden room.
Dylan, welcome.
Hello.
Hi. As an artist, when you step into any interview, You want to get your personality across, you want to tell your story, you also want to sell your record, you want to sell your song. At the end of the day, they're going to be signed to my record label. So I need to be sure that they're the right person to invest in.
I think Dylan's going to come across really good. He's so likable and he's so interesting.
I read that you describe yourself as a rebel on his own path, a lover of creative disruption. It's interesting because I don't know if I necessarily hear the rebel or the disruption in your music.
I think you haven't heard the new stuff.
The unreleased stuff.
The unreleased, that's where the rebel lives, yeah.
Is there anyone in the semi-finals that you wouldn't work with?
Just say no, Dylan.
I think I probably would work with them all. There would be a hierarchy of who I would work with first, and then
how
who
does
I'd
that
work
hierarchy go?
I know I could write a cracking song with Mia, and then I feel like Nena has that sweet, soulful sound, and then next it would be Barry.
Describe your usual, typical day.
I wake up, go to the gym, get the head in the right space, come back, have a green smoothie, because then I feel like, I feel like it's doing something good. Have a coffee, because who doesn't need a coffee? And then it's like, I have to do a bit of the admin work,
It's just a little bit too drawn out.
Yeah, it's long-winded,
It's not engaging enough.
I have a real life. I've got mates that have got dramas, boyfriends, girlfriends falling out.
I have this problem. I waffle in interviews, and I've really had to learn to be like, I've made my point. Shut my mouth.
Oh, is that it?
Goodbye.
Oh, thanks.
It's BBC Radio 1. You're going on with Vic and Jordan.
Well, listen, gentlemen, I appreciate you guys having me.
We're excited to get stuck into it.
To help music manager Frank decide who has commercial viability, today he is meeting the BBC Radio 1 playlist team. This is the boiler room of the music industry and the people that decide who gets played on the radio.
I'm really excited to get your take on these songs that I sent to you. How about we start with Dylan?
Why'd you have to ruin a nice day?
Next, Dylan with his indie track, Nice Day.
Why'd you have to rise and say, I gotta let it
Really good. And I love the fact that it's less than 3 minutes long, so well done to Dylan.
I worked at radio, right? Yeah.
It's playful, it's catchy, the hook straight away, I've got it stuck in my head now. Like, I could hear that on our radio station for sure.
Okay, Dylan.
Following in the footsteps of Billie Eilish and Dua Lipa, this is the artist's last hope to secure a place in the final by performing their own arrangement of an iconic song in the world-famous Radio 1 Live Lounge.
A live lounge is terrifying.
There's just nowhere to hide. It's you, your voice, and a very small band.
This setting highlights vocal performance.
Just to add extra pressure, from a booth, the judges will be watching each of the semi-finalists perform their cover song.
He looks nervous, but this should be Dylan down to a T. It's a fun, cheeky, happy Harry Styles tune.
Things haven't been quite the same. There's a haze on the horizon, baby. It's only been a couple of days, and I miss you. And if you're feeling down, I just wanna make you happier, baby. Baby, yeah.
I love creative freedom, but the judges are going to be dissecting every decision that you made to make sure it was in keeping with your identity, your artistry, and so it's kind of nerve-wracking knowing that you're being judged to that extent.
Talking about anything you wanna.
Movement-wise, it was awkward to me.
I'm okay with awkward movement because everybody doesn't have it. And
Then don't try it then.
You're this late night talking.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty bad.
I thought it was quite imaginative what he did with the record.
The first part, it being so stripped back, left him out there by himself. Only okay for me.
I thought the vocal performance was very mediocre. It was a bit disappointing for me.
What you know about living on the top? Penthouse suites, looking down on the op. Took her for a test drive.
In Manchester, the semi-finalists gather to find out who is in with a chance of a record deal and who is being dropped.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Sadly, Frank can't be with us because he's not feeling well. But he's giving Becky and I his feedback on how he thought you did in the challenge.
This challenge was so important to us because not only did we get to see you in a live capacity, we also got to see how you chose to show off your personalities in an interview environment as well.
Dylan, we felt like your interview was okay. Your answers were long-winded and it just didn't leave enough room to really get to know you or your music.
We loved the fact that you chose a Harry Styles song, but we just felt like your performance was okay.
It's a kind of a big deal when you're trying to perform to do a song that you like, but then you know you're being judged on the left-hand side by all the judges, and your peers are on the right-hand side. That's not a normal setting for you to be singing a song like. So I feel like if I did it in a different environment, I probably would have felt less, you know, under the microscope.
Frank spoke to the playlist team, and this is what they had to say about all of your songs.
Dylan, the team thought your song was pretty much ready to be played on the radio. They thought it was a perfect fit for their listeners. This is big.
Oh, my days. Oh, man. That's so sick, thank you.
It's time for the judges to tell the 4 remaining artists who is going to be in the final and who is going home.
Dylan, you made it to the finals, but you made it by the skin of your teeth. You need to bring it next time. No excuses. Hey!
Hello!
What's up, what's up?
What's going on?
So it is finals. You guys made it. Oh my God, this is the top 3. It is go time, baby.
One of you is about to get some serious backing.
This is all exciting, but we have some business to take care of first. And for this final, we turning the heat all the way up.
Your last challenge is gonna be the biggest one yet, because you're stepping on stage in front of a live audience with your boy.
Whoa, whoa. The opportunity to get a duet with Jason Derulo, like, when does that ever come around in life? This is crazy.
Dylan, you and I will be doing It Girl. We'll get to rehearse together, but I won't walk on stage unless we're fully prepared.
After your duet with Jason, you will also be performing one of your own tracks. You will be working with me and a top producer in the studio to get that track the best it can be.
Get rehearsing, get creative, and put your all into this, because it's showtime.
And now I'm praying to another guy.
Dylan was a front runner from the very beginning,
I think we found the strongest song.
but he's had a rough-ass ride ever since.
I've been moving on and living my life.
Today wasn't your best.
It just didn't hit well for me.
One of the hardest parts for me personally during this competition was being able to use my voice throughout different challenges. I lost my king tuning.
Let's go again.
Obviously, just going through my transition, my range has decreased quite a lot, and I'm still trying to train my voice to come back.
7 Nation Army couldn't hold me back.
I have learned that sometimes going outside of your comfort zone means that you'll learn more.
He's been doing it for a while. He definitely knows his thing. He knows his sound artistically.
An amazing lyricist, and he is amazing at producing as well.
Dylan is a very good songwriter. He plays his guitar incredibly well. He can sing.
Winning Project Icon would be special because I'm not trying to impress people anymore, I'm just being me. I feel like I have a responsibility to my younger self because I wish I had me to look up to, and I'm happy living my authentic life.
Said, baby, we're in heaven now.
So what is the style? Is this indie pop route again?
Yes, definitely indie pop.
Let's play it.
What if I learn to drink the whiskey? What if I take her by the hand? I'm optimistic, must have missed it when you said, dude, you got to let her go.
Okay. So what's the song about?
So it's basically the story of, you know, when you're on a night out, you see someone you fancy, and your mate goes, it's never going to happen. And you're like, well, what if I do that? And it's that story. I think it's very, like, uplifting and happy, and that's the kind of the vibe I want to bring.
Okay.
It's mostly now just remembering the lyrics in my original song because I changed them a couple nights ago. There was a part of me that thought the one I've got in there is just a bit too wordy.
I think anything to simplify something so people can kind of get their head around it. I think the post-chorus needs to be stronger. Thoughts from the room, please.
Can you just sing the post?
Gotta let her go. When Becky came into the room, everything she did was like a great addition to the track, and it was more like a collaborative process of everyone working together to make it the best it can be. So I absolutely loved that process.
Upstairs in the judges' green room, after her studio session with Dylan, Becky's feeding back to record label owner Frank.
I feel like he seems really lovely to work with. He's very laid back.
If I had a concern about Dylan, is Dylan just really too one-dimensional? One type of music, one type of song that he'll make, right? Over and over and over again.
Well, we're going to really see that in the final performance. And I think that's what will be our confirmation, right?
That's fair.
Dylan!
Jason!
How's it going?
Good, thanks, man. How are you?
Man, really good.
Last to
really good.
rehearse with Jason is 29-year-old indie boy, Dylan.
As you know, I chose It Girl for you. I think it's like right up your alley. Dylan singing It Girl is a match made in heaven. It's an upbeat pop song that is guitar-led, where Dylan's talent can shine. Are you familiar with the song?
I'm very familiar with the song.
Okay,
it's
good,
got
good,
some
good.
memories for me. When I was in school, I used to fancy this girl around the time this song came out, and she didn't fancy me back, and so this song brings back those memories. So now I need to rewrite the narrative with you and make it, overcome it again, you know?
Absolutely. Shall we try it?
Yeah, definitely. Shall I play for us then, or are we going to do it with the track as well? Or shall I do?
I think that's a nice little moment. Let's try it.
Okay. I've been looking under rocks and breaking locks.
Nice.
Just trying to find you.
Just on the guitar is really interesting.
Oh, really?
Do you have a preference?
I like the nature of the stripped back one because you hear our voices and it sounds really nice.
Yeah.
But I think in the show, there's such good drums in that track. I'm like, maybe they should be there. Oh, no, we do a track now and then in the future we do an acoustic song together. Problem solved.
Now, can we have one focus? And then like not be looking a million places?
Sure.
You can choose like a couple of lines here, and then you can look somewhere else and choose a couple of lines. Like it's too heartfelt to be like, I've been looking under rocks and breaking locks.
Yeah.
I've been looking under rocks and breaking locks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He gave me some really useful advice on interaction with the audience. And he was like, yo, like, hold on to one person and sing an entire line to them and really create a moment for that person. And that's like, it's really cool advice, and it's something that I would definitely take into my own shows.
Like, I want to believe that you're talking to
We're not looking under the rocks anymore. We're now just telling the story, I guess.
Exactly. I came in ready to give him notes, but he didn't really need much. I gave him little idiosyncratic notes, like you missed that note, or the rhythm was a little off here. He didn't need much.
Thank you so much, Jason. Cheers.
All right, thanks, Dylan.
I get the vibe that he enjoyed working with me. I don't know.
Duet rehearsals are over. The artist's reworked original songs will be mixed overnight.
Oh, man.
We're here, honeys.
Today, the artist will perform in front of a live crowd. And in 12 hours, they will know who will be signed to Jason and Frank's record label.
The stakes are so high. We're all just this close to potentially being the winner of Project Icon, so it's all to play for. My sound check with Jason. We went back and forth on a couple of different things. Couple little nerves, but I think that's good to have them because it means you care and you want to deliver a good show. Let me play it loud, loud.
This is it. So I think you should relax into it a little bit.
Sure.
Because you're a little ahead of the beat. I like the cool version.
Okay.
Just keep in mind.
Yeah.
It's anybody's game, and that's an incredible place to be. And I can't wait to see how this last challenge plays itself out, because I think it's anybody's game to win.
The bar has been set incredibly high with these final three. I can't wait to see who gets signed to Jason's record label.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been looking under rocks, breaking locks, just trying to find you. I've been like a maniac, insomniac, 5 steps behind you. Tell them other girls they can hit the exit, check me. I finally found the girl of my dreams. Much more than a Grammy award. That's how much you mean to me. Baby, you're my it girl. Baby, you're the shit girl. Loving you could be a crime. Crazy how we fit, girl. But this is it, girl. Give me 25 to life. I just wanna rock all night long. Put you in the middle of a spotlight. You could be my it girl. Well, you're my biggest hit, girl. Let me play it loud. Let me play it loud like oh, 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 oh. Let me play it loud. Let me play it loud like oh, 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 oh. Let me play it loud. Can't seem to stop you from running through my mind. Just keep me coming till I make you mine. You got that something, I wanna be with, girl. My biggest hit, girl. Trust me, this is it, girl. You can be my it, girl. Baby, you're the shit, girl. Loving you can be a crime. Crazy how we fit, girl. But this is it, girl. Give me 25 to life. I just wanna rock all night. I just wanna rock you. Put you in the middle of a spotlight. You can be my it, girl. You're my biggest hit, girl. Let me play it loud. Let me play it loud like oh, come on, yeah. Let me play it loud. Let me play it loud like.
Well done! Here he is.
Jordan. All right, mate. Yeah.
Just all right?
I wasn't as in it as I would have loved to have been, but I still think it was good.
Okay, do you enjoy it?
I really enjoyed it, regardless. And I must get changed.
Go and get changed.
Thanks,
Go
mate.
on.
I think he was so confident, and I love Dylan, but I think we're gonna get the star of Dylan when Dylan does his original track.
I'm singing my own song with like brand new lyrics, so it's just me. Everyone's looking at just me. The nerves are really sort of kicking in now because this is the last opportunity we have to show the judges who we are. Like, this is that one final shot. So, you know, it's all or nothing. It is this song or nothing. I know who I am as an artist.
For his final performance, Dylan is singing his newly arranged track, Whiskey.
Menthol in the street. I think she's friends with my friend Mikey Lee. And he said, boy, there's no chance. She's drinking Jameson's in hot pants. And he thinks that she'll never fancy me. He said, ooh, you gotta let her go. I said, ooh, I gotta get her. Oh, so what if I take her out of the city? What if I let my hair grow long? What if I love her like she needs it all night long? And what if I learn to drink the whiskey? What if I take her by the hand? I'm optimistic, must have missed it when you said, oh, you got to let her go. Hey, but I'm never letting go. She let me take her out of the city. She said I should let my hair grow long. She said that I loved her like she needs it all night long. She said I don't have to drink the whiskey. She let me take her by the hand. I'm optimistic, must have missed it when you said, oh, you got to let her go. Oh, baby, I'm never letting go. Oh, no, no, never let go.
Hell yeah, Dylan. Yeah. Fantastic, man. Listen, you had the audience just waiting out your hands and feet, man. Honestly, that was a brilliant performance. It's one of the catchiest songs I've heard, and I can actually hear that song on the radio. And by the end of the song, I was like, you're never letting go. I was ready with you.
That's what we want.
Absolutely. Great job, brother. Great job.
Thank you.
I really love the songwriting in that song. I love the way you moved up and down the stage and you had that stage presence. It really felt like you were having a fun time out there.
Your joy is infectious, and I felt like you commanded that crowd. Well done, Dylan. I loved every second of that. Well done.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. That is a performance from me. That is what I wanted to do when I came here. That is what I've just gone and done. I couldn't be happier. I loved it. I feel so ecstatic. They loved it. Literally couldn't ask for more.
The artists have done all they can. It's time for the judges to head to the green room to deliberate.
So it's decision time. We have 3 very talented artists in their own rights, and it's anybody's game.
Now, Dylan.
This whole time I've kind of felt like, oh, it's not gonna be me, I'm not gonna be in the final, da, da, da. And then now I'm here and those performances, like, I just feel like, why not? Why not? It could be me.
He's such a good songwriter, he's a producer.
He's a 100%er. That's very rare in this industry.
Yes, he is.
Someone that can produce a song and write it.
Dylan is ready to go. He's incredibly talented. He's great at what he does. The question is, how commercial is Dylan marketplace-wise?
We need a global star, right? We need someone that's going to take the world by storm.
We've got a really hard decision on our hands here, guys.
Tough, boy.
Because now we're talking about proper music business. We're not fucking around
Right.
here at all.
The decision has been made. Now to tell the 3 finalists which of them is the winner of Project Icon and a huge record deal.
Guys, some incredible performances there. I thought you smashed it and all brought your A game. Really proud of you. Judges, we would love to know what you guys thought.
Guys, you have given us so much energy this evening and across the board, so much talent. It has been beautiful to watch you all grow. And what you did this evening, you should be so proud of yourselves. You can walk away from this whole process with your head held high. Well done.
Guys, only one of you can be crowned the winner and walk away with a life-changing record deal. It's now time to find out who that person is. Jason, who do you want to sign?
The winner of Project Icon is... Dylan.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm not normally a speechless person, but I'm like truly speechless about this. I didn't even think I'd be in the final. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you for being so supportive when I told you about my story and my journey. And thank you for realizing it's, oh my God. And realizing it's something that the world needs to see.
Yep.
That's right.
And that there can be great things from great people. I don't even really know what to say. I'm blown away. The future holds so many things. You know, a record thing and the Jason Derulo thing and a BBC Radio 1 Weekender thing. I just want to write music and I want to speak to people. I want to change people and their lives and I just bring people together.
Just such a bright light, man. Thank you. And so we're so happy to welcome you to our label. And we're gonna make some magic together.
I'd love to,
you,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, thank you. This is the end of my Project Icon. It's done. But you know, it's the beginning of a whole new Dylan and the Moon chapter.
Hey there, welcome to the end screen. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications. See you next time.